Hi there, Lloyd Machedo, Sweeney from LloydMachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? The date is 5th May 2018. Time right now is 6:34. I was speaking to a girl the other day. She was just a young girl who was randomly talking to me, and she had booked a session. And she just shared one of her fantasies with me. And I said, go ahead, you can share. And she told me, one of my sexual fantasies is to have sex on the beach. It's so romantic. Wow, I want to have sex on the beach. So I asked her, did you ever have sex on the beach? She said, no, that's why it's my fantasy. I want to have sex on the beach. Now, it just struck me because a few days ago, when I was, just randomly talking to all the followers of mine, I have this WhatsApp group. This guy tells me this time. It's a guy. He says, I have told my girlfriend that I'm dying to have sex on the beach, and we both are very excited to have sex on the beach. Now, for those of you who have not had sex on the beach, this is the reality of what the fuck is sex on the beach, okay? For all those idiots, immature little nut jobs who are there, who don't know what is sex on the beach, let me give you the reality. Number one, sex on the beach is not at all fucking romantic. It is such a fucking headache. It is ridiculously stupid. I'll tell you why. Number one, you'll be sweating, you'll be stinking, you'll be salty, and it's not at all comfortable. You'll have sand in your private parts. You'll have sand on your penis. You'll have sand in her vagina. You'll have sand on her nipples. Imagine you just suck her nipples and there is sand. Imagine she's giving you a blowjob and there is salt and sand. Does that sound romantic to you? Does that really sound romantic? Just think of the dynamics. It's simple common sense. When you're having sex, do you enjoy having sand and salt in your mouth? Do you really enjoy that? And okay, forget, let's assume that you're not going to be using your mouth to have sex. You'll be using your private parts. Try this. Why don't you put some sand on your penis or tell your girlfriend, put some sand in your vagina and then have sex? Do you know how terrible that is? Now, I have not had sex on the beach, okay? I have had, okay, technically it's like I had sex in the ocean. I didn't have sex on the beach with my first wife. Yeah, it was my first wife. Yeah, she's Irish. So we were in the sea water. It was still here, and I don't know why she just suddenly decided, let's have sex, and I said okay. And I was fucking her in the water. And it was, it was uncomfortable. It was seriously uncomfortable. I don't know what thrill did she get, but I didn't enjoy it at all. I didn't like it at all. I didn't enjoy it at all. So what am I trying to tell you? The problem is you tend to watch all this Hollywood, all this porn, you tend to listen to people's bullshit and you buy into it. You literally subscribe to that nonsense and you believe, wow, I'm going to have sex on the beach. It's going to be so hot. Try it. I seriously wanted to take some sand, salt, put it on your body and ask your partner, why don't you start kissing and licking it off? I'm pretty sure, unless you're somebody who likes fish and salted fish, dried fish, you wouldn't really you wouldn't feel romantic. So please grow up. Please grow the fuck up. Stop acting like fucking kids. Sex on the beach is not that romantic what you think. In fact, these videos that you see, the girl putting her leg like this and the guy putting his head like this and all that. There are some people who like all that crazy stuff like peeing on the face and he putting his elbow there, fist here. Even if you watch, I don't know, that YouTube channel, it's called Wood. Let me tell you the name of that YouTube channel. It's where they interview porn stars. I'll give you the name just now. Wood. One second. The name of the channel is Wood Rocket. Okay, WOOD Rocket. Just check that. They have millions of viewers. That I have. I literally watch most of their videos. So you will see porn stars being asked questions like, do you swallow cum? Do you like cum? Describe cum. Have you orgasmed at a porn screen? Do you squirt? Do you enjoy squirting? All that stuff. Have you had public sex? So in that you'd get to see, and some of them are lying. You can make out when they're lying. Some of them, honestly, they tell you the truth that they don't enjoy being twisted up and down and having stuff expand their asshole and their vagina hole. These are normal human beings. They like normal sex. Okay, there are some of them who like sex with 2-3 guys or being cum on the face and all that stuff. But the majority like normal stuff. So this sex on the beach, please, I think you need to, align your common sense, think about it, and if you really are desperate to have the experience, just do this. If you do not have access to the beach, take a lot of sand, okay? Go into your tub, put the sand there, sit down in the sand, and start your whatever. Make sure the place is a little hot, so put on a little steam or something, or just run around and then come and sit down in the bathtub. You'd see how uncomfortable it is, seriously. And if you're really dying to have sex on the beach, just go to some hot country near the beach, sit down there, try it out, and you'd see for yourself. You'll end up smelling like fish, tasting salty, and being covered with sand. So, those grainy particles. So I hope this addresses your question about sex on the beach, the myth behind it, and I hope it gives you some amount of common sense that what you see online is just fucking bullshit. Please, sometimes you need to use your common sense. So Lloyd from Machedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo and Pink Person Branding, sharing with you his views on the myth about sex on the beach. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Put your comments, and this is me signing off for now. Take care.